Parental Leave Amendment Regulations 2024. Rushanara.
Thank you, Mr. Hosey. It's a pleasure to serve under your chairmanship. The birth of a child and in their early years are a crucial period for the child and their development. They are special and very important as a period for parents to be involved in. Parental leave is crucial as an enabler for making this period for both parents and newborns alike a smoother, healthier and more beneficial time. And I welcome these reforms to make parental leave more flexible and thereby open up the opportunity for increased parental involvement in the child's first year. These changes are a positive step in the right direction, and we will not stand in the way of measures that will facilitate greater take-up of important workers' rights, particularly those that will help more women return to work after having a child. The current paternity leave system is too rigid, where leave must be taken in one block of no more than 2 consecutive weeks within a period of 8 weeks after the child's birth, and notify their employer within 14 weeks ahead. And we'll all be familiar with cases in our own families, in our constituencies, of how that can be a barrier for parents, particularly fathers and partners, taking up that leave. It's limiting for them, and I'm glad that these changes will work towards making some improvements. And while I do welcome these changes, I still have concerns. We have concerns that this will not go far enough to meet the stated aims of the policy and the impact assessment, which is to, quote, allow more fathers and partners to play a greater role in caring for their children. It's a shame that this opportunity has not been used to reform the failed shared parental leave system. The Women's Budget Group's Commission on a Gender Equal Economy noted in October 2020, at the root of women's disadvantage in the labour market is inequality in unpaid work. 75% of mothers face pregnancy or maternity-related discrimination. They, along with many other campaign groups, have reiterated the need for implementing equal parental and caring leave policies as a crucial step to addressing this. If the government is committed to encouraging fathers and partners to play a more active role and lessening the burden on mothers, doing this would no doubt have a greater impact. Take-up of shared parental leave is measured in 2 different ways: as the proportion of eligible fathers who take shared parental leave each year, and as the proportion of new mothers starting statutory paid maternity leave each year who use the shared parental leave scheme to transfer some of that paid leave to the child's father. The second method is more meaningful because the size of the pool of eligible fathers is unknown. Therefore, according to the Maternity Action in 2021 and 2022, only 2% of mothers use shared parental leave to transfer leave to a partner. The figure shows that shared parental leave is not reducing the domestic burden on women. It is not helping women to return to the workplace, and it continues to restrict fathers and partners' involvement in this crucial time in their child's life. The government's consultation on shared parental leave concluded that the system was found to be too complicated for many respondents to use, and there was a lack of awareness, Mr. Chair, about the available leave. Despite receiving this report, the government stated, "We do not," I quote, "we are not proposing any changes to shared parental leave or unpaid parental leave at this time." So can I ask the Minister to explain why the government refuses to take further action to reform shared parental leave? Today's changes in this policy area stem from the 2019 Conservative Party manifesto, which committed to, quote, look at ways to make it easier for fathers to take parental leave. It's now 5 years later, and just before another general election, that this manifesto pledge is being looked at. The consultation took place in 2019 and the response was published in June 2023. So I'd be grateful if the Minister could explain why there was such a long delay. The delays have meant that we haven't seen the benefits of the changes that could have happened sooner. And the delays on this crucial legislation speaks to a wider context in which the government has not prioritised the importance of addressing workers' rights. And I hope that, I know the Minister's got a great track record on being persistent on issues that he takes responsibility for. I hope he will speak to his colleagues to make sure that we continue to build on what's been announced today, what's being done today, to really address the wider issues affecting parental leave and the discrimination that particularly women face, and continue to make the reforms that are much needed to make sure that shared parental leave in practice derives the benefits that are desperately needed for parents. Thank you.
Richard Thomas.